What's up, y'all? Welcome to the episode of Sports
What's
Talk. We
going
got
on, y'all?
William, we got Timothy, and me, Jacob, and we are coming back with another banger. So we are gonna get the topics.
Banger,
All
son.
right, the first topic is, as you've seen,
I feel like I am the MVP. Um, I mean, it's that simple.
what is your reaction to the James Harden comment that he should be MVP?
Well, I think when somebody says they should be MVP, why would you say that? You know, you competing against other guys, and James Harden. Now, I wanted you to win MVP, kinda, but now I don't want you to win MVP because you're giving yourself too much credit. You know, I hope you don't win it because you shouldn't give yourself so much credit.
I mean, he thinks he's that good, but I mean, there's players that are doing the same or even better than what he's playing. So I mean, like, hey,
Well, James Harden, the only reason that the MVP so-called favorite, is because the two MVP front runners are hurt right now. If it wasn't for that, you wouldn't even be up there. You shouldn't be top three MVP. Everybody knows it would be Joel or LeBron James, so it wouldn't even be him. But just due to injuries, right now you're on the top. But no player should ever say, "Yes, I deserve it." You don't ever see a Patrick Mahomes or like a Lamar Jackson say, "Yeah, I deserve to have it," or like a LeBron James. You never say that. Never. That's a selfish thing to say. All right, the next topic is, who do you think the Dolphins will select with the sixth pick in the NFL draft? After having a third pick, trading it to the 49ers, then they got the 12th pick, then they traded it to the Eagles to get the sixth pick. So who do you think they will select?
I think if Devontae Smith's there at number 6, I think
yep,
they would
from
take Devontae
LSU,
Smith.
wide receiver.
Or if Panay Sewell's there at number 6, I think they'd take any of them two guys, or Jamar Chase, any of them three guys. I think they would take.
I would. Very talented young guys coming in.
Yeah, I think they would select another receiver to add to Tua's throwing weapons, or like Jacob said, or they're gonna add an offensive lineman. But I'm thinking towards they're gonna add a wide receiver in this draft with their first pick. All right, guys. The next topic is, who do you think is a better wide receiver, Odell Beckham Jr. or Tyreek Hill?
I mean, Tyreek Hill, he has a lot of speed. And he's got hands. He's talented. OBJ, we've seen him play. He's fast, but not as fast as Tyreek Hill. We see him do some crazy plays, one-hand catches. So I mean, it's even. I mean, both of them are really good. If I had to say which one, I'd say Tyreek Hill.
Timothy?
All right, I'm gonna say OBJ because when comparing him to Tyreek Hill is faster. Yes, I'm not arguing with that. But what I'm saying is OBJ is fast too. OBJ can catch, so he has that on him. And OBJ's had better stats pretty much his whole entire career compared to Tyreek Hill. And Tyreek Hill is not even a number one option. Whatever OBJ is, he's the number one option. So just keep that in mind. When he's at the Chiefs, Travis Kelce is his number one option. Plus, to boot, he has Patrick Mahomes throwing him the football. So I mean
Okay,
that's
let's say this: who has been hurt more, OBJ or Tyreek Hill?
well, it's because who's a number one
Uh,
receiver? Because who's a workload going on more of? OBJ. OBJ has never had a number two receiver even equal out as good as him.
okay, but I'm just saying though, because he's been hurt quite a bit and he's missed a lot of seasons because of injuries. I'd rather have a player who don't get hurt and who can catch the ball very well instead of having someone who's number one who's been hurt
Well,
quite a bit.
I wouldn't say he can catch the ball very well per se. Just a Super Bowl. Just keep that in mind.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong, Timothy. You are wrong because Tyreek Hill is better. Baker Mayfield. Odell Beckham Jr.'s had Eli Manning, a Hall of Fame quarterback, with him. The one year that Tyreek Hill did not have Patrick Mahomes, he had 1,100 receiving yards. And the one season he didn't, it's because they did not use him very well. They did not establish Tyreek Hill to his full abilities. And now that they are, look at him. He's a top 5 receiver. He is better than Odell Beckham Jr. Like William said, Odell Beckham Jr. stays hurt.
Hmm.
Odell Beckham Jr. is getting to the point where the Cleveland Browns don't even want him no more. The Cleveland Browns. You know it's bad when the Cleveland Browns don't want you. Not saying the Browns are a bad team. Just saying when the Cleveland Browns don't, And look how good the Cleveland Browns did without Odell Beckham.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need
Exactly
no Odell
right.
Beckham Jr.
They don't.
Nobody needs Odell Beckham Jr. but the New York Giants.
Saying they don't need Odell Beckham Jr. Of course they need Odell Beckham Jr. If Odell Beckham Jr. be on the team, it helps him out more, actually. He's an elite receiver in the NFL. When playing healthy and playing like OBJ, he's a top 7 receiver in the NFL, maybe
No,
top
he's not.
in the NFL. But, like I said, it goes back to the weapons that Mahomes have. When you have a dude like Kelsey, then Tyreek Hill becomes your second option. Plus, Mahomes
Yes,
is
listen,
the ball.
he's a second option. You know how many yards he had this year?
He averages double. Now, this is something that Tyreek Hill does especially well because he gets a lot of deep passes thrown to him. He averages double digits in receiving yards. That's what he averages in double digits.
But you pick Odell Beckham over Tyreek Hill. Let me tell you something. If Tyreek Hill was the number one option, he'll easily get 2,000 yards a year with ease.
That's a big stake.
Because he's in number 2 right now, and he had I believe 1,400 yards.
That's quite a bit.
When you're a number 2 option, you don't get double teamed as much when you're a number 2 option.
He got good. Oh my God! Go check the highlights. He was getting double teamed all the time. He's so fast that he just burns it, so it don't matter.
Anyway, guys, we're gonna put up the stats. Let us know what you think. Who you think's right? Who do you think is wrong? In my opinion, I think it's OBJ. They think it's Tyreek Hill. What is your final thought?
William, you go first.
I think I know Tyreek Hill's better. He doesn't have insane catches like OBJ does, but Tyreek Hill is just better.
You know, I'm gonna go with my final thought. Yes. No, Timothy, you go first. You go.
My final thought is James Harden would call himself an MVP guy, but he didn't want to play against the Jazz because of neck soreness. But the very next night plays against the Pistons. Wow, James Harden, sounds like you were scared to go up against good competition.
Hey, I'm MVP.
My final thought is, Timothy, you are wrong about Odell Beckham Jr. He is not hot stuff no more. He's probably a between 11 and 15 good receiver. But yeah, I would not want Odell Beckham, and Tyreek Hill is better than Odell Beckham. No competition. All right, y'all, that's it for this video. Like and subscribe.
If you made it to the end, you might as well subscribe.
Yeah.
Watching, guys.
If you made it to the end, subscribe and like, and thank you. Peace out, y'all.
27 hearts beat.